will give you a very different definition of this woman. If it was a woman, they'll tell you, Madam Dorothy, that is the woman to be with. That is the woman that every man would want to have. That woman is virtuous. That woman is helping. That woman is selfless. If it was a man, then the society will tell you how much that man is helpful, how much that man is great, how much that man is just, that's a very good man. But the twist comes in when the people that are close to this man speaks of totally different things about this man. He doesn't help. He's arrogant. He's mean. He's stingy. And you're like, wait. The man that I know from my house, the father that we know, is not the man that the society knows. It's not the man that the church knows. It's not the man that children know. The husband or the wife that you know as a man is not the father that the children knows. So, having a narcissistic person who uses the children as a pawn, because I've had cases where a narcissistic man, during the process of divorce, attachment stage, would walk into the woman's home and announce and demand to see the child. The event that the child was not there, then the man would forcefully have sex with this woman. That is rape. But because this woman already feared this man, because she had been threatened, not once, not twice, not thrice. The man constantly reminded her of how unworthy she was and how great he was, and even if he would kill her, nothing would happen. This woman kept living on the verge, living on the edge of, if I don't give in, then what? Narcissistic women will also be able to be at a position to frustrate men whose only quest is to see their children. Because the easiest way to kill a man's ego and the easiest way to kill a man's self-esteem and sense of self is deny him chance to see his children or to see his child and get him out of control. Men love being in control. And when they find themselves sliding out of control, they lose it. So for this question that the man asked, how do you deal with the woman or with the mother who uses children as a weapon? First of all, it's wrong. Again, I'm only basing my argument on the question. So as a man, first of all, get to understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with a manipulative freak. This woman will manipulate you for anything. Other people will see her as a very angelic woman. But it's only you, the man, who knows her true identity. So, because someone with a narcissistic behavior will always have their ego way above. And they constantly looking for a piece of tissue to constantly wipe their egos. So once you've understood the person you're dealing with, then it will be easy for you to know that when we have this conversation, this is how she reacts. When I ask of this, this is how she reacts. Then it means all her red buttons. It doesn't mean that you need to walk on eggshells around her. No. It means learn her red button, learn her green button, and then apply reverse psychology. It's a bad one, I know. Apply something called either dark psychology or reverse psychology. When they do something that they know that triggers you, because for a narcissist to get to you, then it means they've learned you quite well. Actually, they do learn you on the very first day of meeting. And they meet you because they want to meet you. They stay with you because they want to stay with you. You are their battery recharge. You are their power bank. So when they go outside and pretend to be all good, they drain. This is a secret. When they go outside and to pretend to be all good, their battery drains. So they come home and trigger you so that you can start having back and forth. So the back and forth is a charging point for them. So first of all, deny her that charging point. They also know your green button, your red button, and your amber button. So when they're going to touch your red button, instead of reacting, hold back. She will not be recharged. So when she's drained, then you can touch her red button and hold back. So when they touch your red button and expect you to go over the board or, very mad, and you don't react, it is a reverse kind of psychology. By doing so, these things will not easily get into you. Number 2, if today you are walking along the street and met a mad person, and this madman that you can clearly see is a madman, asked you or rather abused you and said, look at you, you have very crooked legs. You get mad. Sean, would you be mad? If a madman abused you, would you be angry? Of course. Sean says he would not be angry because by the virtue that he is a madman, right? So, this woman is already a madman. So when a madman says something that angers you, why should you get angry? That's right. That's another tactic, which is also a dark psychology or a reverse psychology. Start looking at this woman as a madman. So there are things this woman will say that you like, that's a mad woman speaking and I'm not going to respond to that. But again, sometimes mad people can speak sense. So when they speak sense, you pick the sense in it. This is number 2. Number 3, if this woman is ready to get help from a professional, well and good. If this woman is not ready, then, my dear brother, praying will be very hard and hoping the best for you will not be very easy, because narcissistic personality or people with narcissistic personality do not stop. That is their daily life. So you choose your battle. Which way do you want to go? If it gets to the point of you making a decision of staying with this woman, then you must stay with this woman knowing so well what you're getting yourself into. And so all you need to learn is how you're going to manage from there henceforth. And then again, if you decide to leave, remember there are also children involved, and so it should be done amicably. But before that, Sit down with a therapist, or sit down with someone who can help you go through the advantages and disadvantages of either staying or leaving. But above all, I wish you all the best.